Hello everybody and welcome back to Jake's RC Stuff. Today we have a new thing. Now this took on 20-day shipping from Banggood about almost 2 months, like a month and 2 weeks. Not very impressed. I was actually in the process of doing a PayPal claim when this arrived to get the money back. In fact, I actually need to check PayPal because the other thing that's meant to have arrived with this hasn't arrived yet. So as you can see, the box arrived slightly disheveled, so I have been in here to double check before I cancelled the PayPal claim to make sure that stuff inside is in one piece, because otherwise I would just change it to it has arrived but damaged, which is an option that PayPal let you do. So, let's open this. I have a sore throat, so I have been drinking some premium lemonade. Really good. I actually slightly prefer it in the can than the bottle. That's very good stuff. I actually got some of those as a Christmas present. But this was not a Christmas present, this was purchased from my own money. And it's actually the kit version, and I will explain why shortly. So here is a wing panel. This has not been got into. Hopefully I don't get into these and then under a closer look go, oh yes, this has been snapped in half. So here is a wing. It's swept forward, of course. CG marking, carbon fibre across the tail there, 2 pieces actually. Area for the winglet. Servo hole, that's pre-attached, very nice. They feel nice, but I'm going to put a bit of tape on that notch there. We've got like a clip thing there and a magnet to hold the wing on. This will eventually be glued together, I believe. They can stay in one piece now. This was also not got into, but it had a hinge. So this is the other wing panel, nothing different on here. Ooh, excuse me, oh dear. Never mind. What is quite nice is if you look down there, it's quite hard to see. What if I do that? But the actual wing tube and wing servo wire tube are separate, which is really nice, not together, because that can sometimes cause issues. But yes, that's another wing tip. We have in here some winglets. These have arrived in one piece. It needs some cutting down, but no, that's actually a plastic connection there. Kind of hard to see because black on black. In the bottom of the box we have a really strong, I mean, supposedly, is it these where the wing bar has snapped, or the F1 wing? I can't remember, but one of these has snapped on a couple of people, but this feels nice and strong to me. Let me have a little box of things. So we've got the main control rods. We've also got the what I believe are used to help hold the servo wires in, and then we've got a fairly useless piece of paper on the stabilizer, which doesn't come in this because it's the kit version, and a basic layout diagram. So last but not least, the ZOHD Dart main fuselage, no motor of course, kit version. It's got these silly little connectors which I'm going to replace. Just mounted on. I did try for a while trying to twist that, the same as the nano talon, but that doesn't twist, it's just a pull. First bag of things is for the motor, so you bolt the motor on there and then straight into the tail. You've also got this plastic thing that I have no idea where it goes. And then in the main plane there's some heft to this actually, in the front. Battery goes across there. We've got the 2 servo wires that lead to those connectors. Plenty of room for a flight controller there, possibly. Yeah, one of the F3 based ones or F4 based ones. There's actually quite a decent amount of space between the 2 wing halves. So if I roughly assemble this, yeah, because there's no joiner all the way through, you have to line up the second one a little bit do. And, ladies and gentlemen, slightly hard to see, there is an assembled dart. No stickers with this, but it's actually, I think, quite nice in its white appearance. Now, why have I purchased this? Is this just a model that I liked and decided to purchase? Not 100%. So this is going to be, if you watch my sort of New Year's video, it's going to be the sort of first of these sort of challenge air quotes series. So we all know and love the Mini Drak, but it's expensive. I mean, the foam kit, there was someone selling it in the UK for £175. That's pounds. So about $200, which, to be fair, is about right if you import it from the States. You can get it slightly cheaper if you import it from Europe. They have about 150 euros, that's about 170 quid then, and shipping would be cheaper, so it'd be a bit more, but you're looking at least £175, and I actually believe that UK store has stopped selling the Drak, the Mini Drak, and even on top of that, you've then got to buy the carbon fibre control rods and Dublo things, you know, like 175 is essentially for some foam and a bit of carbon. So my challenge with this, and the kit cost me just over £20, I believe. Actually, I think by the time I paid for shipping, it was more like £40, I believe, actually. Not to say that the shipping was £20 by any means, but I'm just thinking of the PayPal case was for £40 and some amount of pence, and I paid some extra for shipping, which was useless, bang good, thank you. But yes, my idea is for less than £175, I want to make a plane with everything in. So this is the kit version. So servos, motor, speed controller is needed, receiver is needed, the FPV gear, camera, transmitter, antenna, and I'm also going to be putting in, because I put one of these in a Mini Drak, a flight controller, and a proper flight controller, one that can actually do return to launch and things. So I'm finally going to actually use that F3 board, my first experience of dealing with, what's it called? Oh, the stuff Matt Osborne is really into, the iNav, that's the one. So yeah, this is going to have iNav in it. It's going to be set up sort of like a mini Drak. And hopefully for around the £175 mark we can get this sorted out for. To make it clear, sort of like the Nano Talon, which is sort of the same as this, but I got it as a plug and play and just had to have FPV gear and a camera to it. Cost about £130 about, so we've sort of got 50 quid to play with, put in the GPS and flight controller in. We already have the flight controller. It was originally going to go in the Mini Talon before I decided to swap it for an FY41, but in this, because we're using higher voltage equipment, we can use the F3 board. So this one's going to be a longer build. It's not just going to be a, oh here we are, I now just need to add a receiver and a FPV gear like the Nano Talon was. This is now very much a different beast. So this is the kit version. So as I say, you don't get a flight controller like you do in the S800, but yeah. Ta-da! This is probably how it'll end up eventually in the middle of a field. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you are interested in seeing this product go through, remember to subscribe. There's more videos to come all the time. And yeah, I will keep you updated as the progress of this. Obviously, there's currently more planes ahead of this getting built. But eventually we will get to this and it will be happy, fun times. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.